wanna sit in and get with you, baby, tonight. I don't wanna love, I don't wanna fight. I don't wanna have to tell you all the things I know. I don't wanna stay, but I don't wanna go. I don't wanna be the lover in your arms. I don't wanna be the one to keep you from home. I don't wanna be the crooked person in your heart. I don't wanna start, but I don't wanna start. Part-time lover, how we suffer now. I don't wanna waste no more of your precious time. I don't wanna say that everything will be fine. I don't wanna feel your tears on my skin. I'm a coward, baby, don't let me in. Part-time lover, how we suffer now. So I don't wanna sit in and get with you, baby, tonight. I don't wanna love, I don't wanna fight. I don't wanna have to tell you all the things I know. I don't wanna stay, but I don't wanna go. Wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of war. There is no sickness, toil nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going hush, little darling, don't say a word. I'm gonna buy you a mockingbird. Say, darling, say. And if that mockingbird don't sing, I'm gonna buy you a diamond ring. Yes, and I know that diamond ring. Yes, I know that diamond ring is gonna shine. Darling, if you'll marry me, I'll buy you a house with a big oak tree. Say, darling, say. We'll live in the house with the big oak tree. 3 little babies on your knee. Yes, and I know that diamond ring. Yes, I know that diamond ring is gonna shine. So hush, little darling, don't say a word. I'm gonna buy you a mockingbird.
Hello, this is Thumbsnadhead. We're doing our Let's Play of all the Halos, all the difficulties. We are currently on Halo ODST, starting on easy. And let's get started. I have to check one thing. There we go. So, let's get started. Gonna start off at the beginning on Starting on easy. Okay, let's go. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. It was a new doctor. It went well. It's nice because insurance covers this doctor. The other doctor I'd been seeing was not covered. We're losing. But what else? What else? Oh, yesterday I was so amped up. Not amped up, but so stressed out playing Halo 2, finishing it on Legendary, that when I finished it was just like, oh, I was so relieved. But I was nervous because I had to then go to the new doctor's appointment. And so it was like, my heart was like pounding out of its chest. But that last level on Halo 2 was something else. Like, Tartarus was the worst. The worst. And the funny thing is, when I came home from the doctor's appointment, first thing I did was start Halo 2 with
It's Earth.
all the
Better late than never.
start Halo 2 again at the beginning on easy, but I had
No,
some skulls on.
for us.
You know the music. Time to dance.
Hello, beautiful.
Pods.
Nah,
Now.
get to your pod.
Replacements?
This many years into the war? Who isn't?
At least they listen.
To me. And they're not gonna like what they hear.
Orders are orders.
Come on, Veronica. What could be more important than that carrier?
My orders. And Buck, call me Captain. I'll pass on that dance, but you can show me where to sit.
Hey, what the hell kind of armor was she wearing?
Dunno, Mickey. I wasn't looking at her gear. Seriously?
Well, gotta be close quarters.
Exactly.
Shotgun.
Second to last. Right next to mine.
Cozy. You gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss.
Oh, brother.
So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this inside a Covenant ship? Wake up, Buttercup.
Relax, rookie. He don't mean nothing. Besides, now's one of those times. Pays to be the strong, silent type.
Already ready to go. Sleeping in my pod.
Latest intel reports Covenant troops are massing beneath the carrier.
They're pulling back? Why?
Not gonna find out way up here.
Troopers! We are green and very, very mean!
Pew, pew, pew. And there's the space elevator.
I take it back. Navy got its butt kicked. Hey, Romeo. Remember when I told you to shut your mouth? Yeah? Consider that a standing order. Captain, 15 clicks off the deck.
Stand by to adjust trajectory. On my mark.
What'd she just say?
Mark,
We're way off course.
we're heading exactly where I need to go.
But we're gonna miss the carrier. Radiation! Covenant just set off a
Should
nuke.
have communicated better.
Carrier's going to
Should have had a meeting saying, hey, we're going over here looking for the superintendent.
They popped your
Why surprise everyone? Communication is key. Do 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 do. I started watching TV shows again. I haven't been watching TV or really movies for kind of a year. I started The Mandalorian in August. So that was good. After that, I started watching again. I don't know. It was just kind of. do. No, it's just like, I didn't want to become kind of emotionally drained by by TV shows and movies. But I started again, and I had this coupon. Well, my mom had this coupon for this promotion for Apple TV and Disney Plus, where it was like for the first year it's free. I don't know where she finds these things, but she gets on these lists, and it's funny. She gets, a lot of access to everything, kinda. Where this one year she was selected to do these surveys of cars, so she got to go in with the press and rate all these cars at the car show. So that was pretty cool. She did that for a couple of years, and then so she did that for a couple of years, and then Nelson always wants her opinion on TV shows, which that one's not that big of a deal, but they're like, if you give us, we'll pay you $5.
I can't wait to taste their blood.
I'm going to do a rat-a-tat-tat. Do. Should have used the SMG for that brute. I think there are people up there. That didn't work. Helps to reload. Yeah, so I watched on Apple TV. I watched Ted Lasso, and that is a good one. It's about this football coach who is kind of taken out of his element because he's hired to coach. He's hired to, coach soccer, like high up, in the Premier League. And he's never coached soccer. He doesn't know how to play soccer. And so it's a comedy. And it was really good. And then anyone else? And so that one was really good. And then I was like, let's, because at night we watched two episodes, and my mom and I. So then we're like, what else can we watch? And that didn't work. Did we get everyone? Gotta get to the superintendent. And so then we started watching the newsroom. And oh my goodness, I was not prepared for the newsroom. Going from, not being able to kind of emotionally handle TV to watching the newsroom was just, that one was intense. It's all about the Me Too movement and sexual assault, but it was really good. Really well done. But really stressful and, really triggering. So we just finished that last night, and like I said, it really was triggering, the whole thing. But then I think it was the last episode, and then the third to last episode, they actually had trigger warnings. And when the trigger warnings came up, I was like, you guys should have put trigger warnings on all the episodes. But no, them putting the trigger warning, like, it was legitimately a trigger.
Healthcare on demand.
We came the wrong way. Getting lost in the city. Lost in the city. Superintendent giving me you know what? I was right in the way we were going before. Slow down. There we got the grunts. Do 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 do. A spiker. Hello, Pope the Piper. We're not doing Lasso. We're doing every Halo. And then we go through and do it on easy, normal, heroic, and legendary. Lasso would kind of be...
Ms. Naval Intelligence.
Once we finish them all, we'll essentially have done Lasso. But we're doing them
Find your chairs.
game by game.
Get set for a combat drop.
So that's why we're not doing Lasso. Because I don't want to mix it up doing, some segments from Halo 2 and then Halo 3. Because we've already done Halo Reach, everything from easy to legendary. We did Halo 1, and then we just finished Halo 2 yesterday. And Halo 2 yesterday on legendary. That one really kicked my butt. But, and it's funny because as it went on, it was getting easier. The first level in Halo 2 on legendary was crazy intense. And I feel like it wasn't that, intense as the game went on. The first 2 levels were beyond difficult.
Status. Are you still with me, Buck?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
I hit really hard. My heart won't open. How about yours?
Works great.
Right. When you get done fooling around, I could use some help.
Did I do something wrong? Because the only thing I regret about you and me, not knowing you were a spook when we first met. I would have been a lot less charming.
That's what I missed most about you, Buck. Well, your mouth was always a little faster than your brain. Look, don't start about my job. We both agreed to end it.
That was years ago, Veronica.
Years ago.
Fuzzy on it. Details. Must have met a lot of other saps since then. Why pick me for the safari?
First, you're the best soldier I know, and second, I don't remember that night. What you asked me in the morning?
I remember not getting an answer.
Say again, Buck. You're breaking up.
I said stay put. I'm on my way.
We missed our LZ. This grid is packed with Covenant. Be careful.
I appreciate the concern.
Won't be much of a rescue if you're dead.
Here we go. Can't find anyone to shoot. Gotta spray and pray. I don't know why that guy never went down. Never went down. That one worked. We got checkpoint. We got checkpoint.
Yeah!
Hey, nice throw!
Lose sight of him. This way. I'll skin you alive.
You're going down.
No.
Felt good. Sounded bad.
I haven't heard Buck talk this much. I have the one skull on. Oh man, running out of ammo.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine! Man, that was too damn close.
Too close, he said.
Veronica, what's with all the dead elites?
What do you mean?
Looks like a family feud, like they were killed by brutes. Is there something I should know?
It's classified.
Some things never change.
We got a visitor!
Got a little jackal problem.
An overcharge.
I don't see a jackal problem.
Their shields. You should also take down a brute's armor.
Oh yeah? Where were you a minute ago?
Trapped inside my pod.
Don't tell me I don't know.
One of my favorite weapons, the carbine. I'm doing this pretty fast.
Trooper, we're pinned down. Cut through this building. Hit him from behind.
Hit him from behind.
Buck, location.
Almost there. What's wrong?
Multiple hostiles closing on my position. Listen carefully. If I don't make it...
Whoa! Hang on. I'll be right there.
Too late. They spotted me.
Damn it! No! Veronica! Talk to me! Don't move! I'm coming, you hear?
Oh, first death of the game. First death of the game. Let's try to do that exact same thing again.
Hunter, you do not have time for this! Turn around, you bastards. Let me shoot you in the back.
Shoot him in the back is right. I'm gonna clear everyone out first. And just ignore them. They're ignoring you. This isn't really how you're supposed to do it. Now we will focus on there we go.
Attention, travelers. Lost items can be claimed on lower level.
Guess that was it. No,
I'm here. I got you. Oh, nuts. Whoa, whoa! Whoa!
if you know that thing's gonna explode, I would run a little farther. I mean, he just jumped.
What the heck was that? You ever seen one before? Hey, Romeo, you got your ears on?
Oh, I get it. Permission to speak, smartass.
No, I don't know what it was. But it was gonna grease your ass good. Just like it did the captain.
Yeah, maybe. You're from Mickey, Dutch?
Negative.
The rookie. We need to get above this crap. Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen where they hit.
So we're popping
The
smoke
B-net.
mission? She ever tell you what she wanted?
No. Never. Doesn't matter. All I care about now is getting my men out of this city.
Even you.
I'm gonna take a short break. A short break. Gonna make a second cup of coffee. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Let's continue. Gotta go all the way back. I know there's somebody who's gonna surprise me. Can't go out that way. The route is now open.
Hold the creature still! Place the charge before I lose my grip.
Nobody survived that. Nobody. Jumping for joy. Gotta play the saxophone. I actually used to play the saxophone. No, I wasn't. I was like beginner. I never really got out of beginner. But I did. What I could play, I played well. Now I was like known for. I wasn't known for anything, but it was. Like I could play solid notes, which with wind instruments, you have to have strong lungs and everything, and then the strength of your lips with the reed and the mouthpiece is a big thing. So the different reeds have different strengths. Like usually a beginner player won't have the strength to play on a reed that is won't have the strength to play on a reed that is a 3 or 4 strength. Usually you start off on like a reed level strength 1, and that's the strength of the wood. So the harder the reed, the kind of the bolder, the stronger the sound is. It's not a weak sound. So when I first started, I was prepared to do I could do a level 3 read, which was really weird because I was like 11, and to do that right out of the bat was.
Accurate diagnosis.
Oh my goodness, that scared me. That was unusual. And all my teachers were like, what? You play on a level 3 and you're only like 10? And I was like, yep. Take it to your friends. Stay back. You got a grenade, now you gotta stick with it. Creeping along. Wasn't a nice way to go. See, he set up a bubble shield, and then he immediately left it. Give me your grenades if you have any. I'm just gonna waltz up. Waltz up.
Accurate diagnosis, or your money back.
So that was one of the things I loved about ODST was the saxophone. So I play a few instruments. In high school, playing an instrument was required, and so for elementary and middle school I played the saxophone, and the high school had a couple of not pre-made, but they had different sections already. So they had the steel drums, or you could take the steel drum class and learn how to, play the steel drums and do all that kind of Rastafarian music and everything. And they were really good. And then they had the guitar,
You from Mickey, Dutch?
the guitar group, and they were good as well. And then they had their orchestra.
Drones must have seen where they hit.
And the orchestra kids were like, were the real musicians. But I was like, they're like, oh, we don't have anything for a saxophone. You can join the orchestra and be the one saxophone person. And I was like, nah, I didn't feel comfortable with that. So I was like, I'll join the guitar group. And number one, the one reason is like guitars are cheap. I mean, compared to other musical instruments. Like, I have a Fender. That was my first acoustic guitar, and it was under $200. And so I didn't feel, bad or anything. And I'm really glad I did the guitar, because the guitar was fun. It was relatively easy to learn music with tab. I've always struggled with music notation. And so it was more fun. It was like actually fun to play the instrument. And
Good hunting, boys.
I'm
keeping my boots on the ground.
It was you learn a lot of easy songs. And so I had a huge catalog that I learned that I could play from memory. My memory was good. After high school, for about 5 or 6 years, I could play everything I ever learned. And then something happened where it was just like, they say use it or lose it.
Help us secure this vehicle.
And I'm gonna get this to a safe place. Safe zone. A safe place.
Watch that chopper. Hit it head on and it'll tear us to pieces.
Come on, somebody.
Thanks, man.
Okay. You got a deal. And so something happened where I stopped playing the guitar for a little bit, and then I went through this weird thing happened where I went through a huge depressive episode, but it wasn't like normal depression because it came so fast, and like I was, you know, almost catatonic, so it was more than just depression. But after that I forgot a lot of things, and then there was like new medication I had to take, and ever since then I just, you know, haven't been able to play what I remember playing on the guitar and everything. And there was a couple other things that I lost, but then one of the noticeable things was what I lost in the guitar. But and so I thought, oh, no problem, because I saved every tablature, every sheet. I like just reteach myself, and it was just, you know, I couldn't find my folder of everything that I've learned. I was like, oh, this is terrible, because the music was one written by the guitar teacher, and he was really good at, you know, figuring out the different levels we were all at playing, you know, playing the music. And so his arrangements were easy to play and sounded really good. And so me going and getting just getting like a book, like there's guitar music for the small fry. Some of them are like, the arrangements aren't that good, and then it's like big bucks. And then the other thing that was nice was like I'm mostly a jazz and soundtrack person. I listen to a lot of the Halo soundtrack from Marty O'Donnell, and then I listen to Hans Zimmer. Like I still listen regularly to the Interstellar soundtrack, as well as the Dunkirk. And it's funny because I used to really like the Dark Knight soundtrack, and when I watched The Dark Knight Rises, which is one of my favorite Batman movies, I know that's not popular. People hate The Dark Knight Rises, but I think it's the best because it really shows the evolution of Batman, going from like an extreme, you know, dark place where, you know, he can't be the Batman anymore, and he's not Bruce Wayne. Where I feel like when like Bruce Wayne is kind of like disassociated from himself, where he's not really, like, he watched his parents die, and, you know, according kind of to the Christopher Nolan version, it's kind of his fault, and he blamed himself for it, for leaving the movie theater. And so it's kind of like Bruce Wayne couldn't have saved his parents, but Batman could have. So he has to be Batman because he can, you know, Batman can save everyone, but Bruce Wayne, I feel like internally he felt like, you know, Bruce Wayne's kind of useless. And so he went through that period of the Dark Knight where, you know, he can't be the Batman anymore. And so who's he going to be? Because, you know, he can't be Bruce Wayne. And so he went into this, you know, reclusive episode that lasted 8 years. And then, you know, things start shaking up, and Bane is starting to make moves on Gotham. And he's like, this is perfect. This is my time to be Batman. I can be myself. And like throughout the whole movie, you know, Alfred's like, you know, you're not Batman. You got to be yourself. You know, you got to move on. And it's kind of like, you know, Bruce Wayne didn't realize that, you know, he's not what he used to be. And there is an undertone that Bruce Wayne kind of realized that this might be his last thing he ever did. And so it's kind of like a suicide mission for him, well, death by Bane. And that was his way out. And so that theme was echoed throughout the movie. And then when he's thrown in the pit, you know, the whole reason why he can't get out is because he's accepted, you know, that he's gonna die, and he low-key wants to. And so then the whole kind of metaphor with the pit is, you know, he had to get out, is he had to have the fear of death. Again, he had to want to live. And so that's why I liked The Dark Knight Rises.
Shotgun.
Come on, get in. Get in.
Trooper, drive towards the space elevator. It'll lead you to the bridge.
So that's why I like The Dark Knight Rises, because it's really, you know, a depressing series, but it's about, you know, kind of, you got to get out. You know, you can't stay depressed forever.
What the hell just happened?
But I forgot why I was telling you guys this. Oh, so I remember now. I really liked the Dark Knight music, but then the Dark Knight Rises came out, and I was like, I kind of seemed like a rehash of all the music that was in the Dark Knight, but slightly different. And so then I had Amazon Music, which is now Amazon Prime Music, and they had everything. They had all the Hans Zimmer soundtracks, and then and so I was listening like more in depthly into the Dark Knight Rises soundtrack, and I was like, well, this is actually, you know, kind of genius. Like, it was really refined. And then once I started to enjoy the Dark Knight Rises soundtrack, I couldn't go back to the Dark Knight soundtrack. So I thought that was funny, because in the theater I was like, I don't really like this music. It's not as great. Because that was the thing with the Dark Knight, was like Hans Zimmer went all out, where he brought in electric cellos. You know, who's ever heard of an electric cello? Especially in the soundtrack category. But oh no, I fell off the edge. Let's go. Anyway, so I was talking about music, talking about high school. Oh, so yes, that was the thing. So most of my music I listen to is soundtrack and classical music and jazz. So in the guitar class, all the beginning stuff was like, you know, rock and roll and some folk stuff. And I was like, it was songs I've, you know, never heard. So they're like, oh, we're going to learn this song. And I was like, I have no idea. And so what was nice is that the guitar teacher would write out the music in tablature. His arrangements were pretty easy to handle for a beginning class. And the thing you don't realize with arrangements is, like with the guitar, there's 5 ways you can play the same note on different strings. And so when you arrange it, you kind of, as a teacher, you kind of make it, you know, the easiest for a student to reach, because a lot of times, you know, the students are kids, so they can't reach the full range because their hands aren't that big. So you kind of compact the notes and everything onto a shorter range, but it still sounds the same. So this teacher was great at that. But because it was like songs I wasn't familiar with, it was also nice because then, you know, he'd play along with us. I was like, okay, this is the timing from the note and everything. So it was really reinforced. And then the nice thing, too, about playing the instrument is like when you're studying everything, you kind of feel like, oh, I get it, it's coming along. But with learning an instrument, you can hear and feel that progression. Where it's like, okay, this is terrible on day one, but then you practice for like, I would practice for hours, in front of the TV, and then it was just like I just have to get it, repetitive, and then you sleep on it, and the next day you come back, and all of a sudden it's like cemented in, where you can play it, better, and that compounds as time goes on.
So, was that a yes or a no? Amen.
Explore the city. Find your ODS team. So I played the guitar, the saxophone, and the piano. My first instrument was the piano. And for some reason, all of my piano teachers were Russian. And like the Russians are intense. And this is from like age 5 through 18. I took piano lessons on and off. From age 5, it was from 5 to 15, I played the piano. And then I also played the saxophone from age like 10 to when however old you are in 10th grade. I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay. Looks like we go this way. Running out of all the ammo. Just gonna follow the waypoint. Sometimes it doesn't work out because there will be a building in the way, but we'll see. This actually might be the way that the building gets in the way. Yep. No, phew, it continues on. It continues on. That's not what I wanted to do. Where are they shooting from? Waiting for them to show up. Sniper's gonna snipe. Probably should have got a different turret. You will not be getting me. I will get you. It is incredible that that grunt was still alive. Incredible. I'm assuming we can wrap around this way. Wrap around. We're gonna sneak past. Sneak past. There's a hunter down there that I didn't want to deal with. Even on easy. Why suffer? Oh, looks like we're still gonna have to deal with him.
I sniffed him out.
This isn't going so well. Not doing so well. And now they got cloaking. Even the jackal had a shield. That wasn't very nice. Thought I was gonna sneak through. I was worried it was gonna be too high to fall off of. This isn't gonna be very nice. But they burst into flames. There we go. That is what we need. How do we get up there? You know, we're blowing through this uneasy, which is kind of sad, because it's like, you know, easy is easy. Who would have thought? And so we spend, you know, the least amount of time on easy and normal, and then we struggle forever on legendary. crouching while jumping can help you reach higher areas. You know, I almost never crouch. You get a tank.
Hey, where's the fight at?
Take a guess, genius.
Son of a gun!
Wanna live? Get your ass out of the street!
Do.
For me! Cover your ears!
Give me the scorpion. Give me the scorpion.
They got a wraith! Get to the scorpion tank, trooper, before the wraith takes it out!
That's not what I want.
These wraiths are killing us! Knock them dead!
Pow, pow, pow.
Wraith is down! Drag one! I'm gonna kill you!
Do.
Why do the controls on this thing suck?
Just gonna stay in safety.
Good work, trooper. Covenant's been rolling us back block by block. Every Marine in the city is heading for a rally point near the Naval Intelligence Building. You ought to come with us.
Sure, as long as I get to drive the tank.
This will be the last level. We're running out of time. I got 2 phone calls to make. I was more stressed about them, but not anymore, not after yesterday. I've learned that I kind of stress myself out a lot. Like, everything is easier than I anticipate. Like, I get so worried about everything. You know, things going wrong, or people being obnoxious, which, to be fair, people do try to be obnoxious. But,
Once you commit, don't stop moving.
oh man. Taking everyone out. I feel like the tank moves much faster than in whoops. I guess we'll let that one go. That jackal will live to tell the tale of the great ODST Mickey. blasting through. Let's get this phantom. We got it. We got it.
Fuel rod cannon up high! Why does that have to take so long? Trooper, head to the security door to Kizingo Boulevard. Fastest way to the rally point.
There we go.
Placing a beacon on the door. Let's move, Trooper!
Ghost turret's hot! Ready to fire!
Relax, Marine. Wait till they're in the kill zone.
Ghosts! They'll see me for sure. I gotta take the shot!
I said hold your fire. Concentrate on the wraith at the end of the... Ah, hell. Backblast clear. Let them have it.
Whoa! Banshee! Watch out!
Oh man, we can take it out. There we go. We got so much destruction. So much destruction.
I'm hurt! Dutch! What are you doing up there?
I'm out of rockets. Kill that wraith.
Oh yeah! Down! Is it over yet?
We got a checkpoint.
Okay, dismount. Move into my position. Mickey, over here.
Oh crap! Watch the door! I found him! Blind spot! Reloading! I will rip off your arms and play bongos on your head! All right! On my last mag, you're the worst cop I've ever laid eyes on.
Just stay still. Just stay still.
Those coming and dropped in behind us. They must know this is our rally point.
Terrific.
Come on, we got ammo and weapons on the high ground. Move it, move it.
I have the high ground. The high ground.
Phantom! Everyone, find some cover.
Tangos, inbound!
Let's get them while they're all clumped together. I might have to pick up the needler.
Backblast clear! We got any heavy weapons for that wraith?
Hit that wraith with overcharged plasma. Stick it with grenades.
Get some, you maggots!
Do 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 do.
Kill those runners, Mickey. They're trying to flank us.
Oh man, wasted a grenade. Wasted.
Cover me, reloading!
Gotta get out of here. The first shot was free. Yes, stay still. That jackal knows. Things just got real.
What the hell do you call that? Swapping mags!
That's all of them. Way to go, Mickey. Come to my position.
I'm clear.
You heard from Gunny?
No. Romeo neither.
Well, guess it's just you and me.
My vote, hold up, wait for backup.
Thank God! Does one of you know how to use explosives?
Your vote just got overruled.
Overruled. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming out. Tomorrow we will be continuing Halo ODST on easy. It shouldn't take us too long. We might actually finish on Friday. ODST on easy, and then on Saturday and Sunday I do the creative streams. We're working on the Autumn Hike project, which is a combination of aerial photography, landscape, film, and digital photography, and we have some Steadicam footage we get to edit. So we're working on that. It's a journey through 6 parks. We finished editing park number 1, and now we're on park number 2, which is an even bigger project than park number 1. But I want to thank everyone for coming out. See everyone tomorrow for Halo, starting at 10 a.m. Again, we do that Monday through Friday, the Halos. And then Saturday and Sunday is creative. So see everyone tomorrow. Bye-bye.